Good morning, Footsteps. My name is Tina, and I want to welcome you to Workout Wednesdays. So today we'll be doing a beginning stability ball video, okay? So it's a good idea to have an exercise mat. That way you can place your stability ball on the exercise mat and your feet won't slip and you'll have more balance, okay? So I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to go ahead and get your stability ball, and then we will begin. Okay, so let's take the stability ball and roll it onto the exercise mat, okay? Or if you have a carpet, that will work also. Now, the first thing that we want to do is come in front of our stability ball, and it's a good idea to place the stability ball up against your calves, okay? So the back of your legs right here at the bottom, okay? Now, slowly lower your body to the stability ball, okay? Now, once you get here, keep holding on to the sides of the stability ball, but walk your feet out in front of you so that you have a good, stable base, okay? At this point, if your feet are off the exercise mat, you can just roll the ball back a little bit and then place your feet on the exercise mat, okay? At this point, just kind of roll around on here, planting your feet solidly on the ground, okay? And then just kind of roll side to side, just so you can become familiar with how the ball feels under you, okay? It's a good idea to keep your back nice and straight, pull in your abdominals, your core, and just try to maintain your balance, okay? So kind of roll side to side, keeping the feet solid on the ground, okay? So we'll do this about 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And make sure you're sitting right in the center of the stability ball. Next, reposition your feet if you need to, and now we're going to roll front to back, just a little motion, okay? So back, straighten the legs just a little bit, and then forward, bend the knees a little bit, okay? So 10 times. 1, 2, 3. If you really feel off balance, 4. You can have a chair next to you if you want when you're just beginning to learn how to use the stability ball, and you can just hold on to that, or a little end table or something, okay? 4 more. 4, front to back. 3, feet planted on the floor. 2, and 1. Okay, now come back to your center, okay? Always, if you feel like you're a little too far back or too far forward, just readjust your feet, okay? So a little more than shoulder width apart. Okay, now what I want you to do is just press up on one toe, press up on the other toe. You'll feel the ball slightly move under you. Just try to keep it from moving forwards or backwards, okay? So really plant the toe, plant, lift up the heel. Do this 10 times, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, we'll do the opposite. So now we're going to keep our heel on the ground, bring the toe up. So go ahead and extend that foot out a little more and the other foot out a little more, okay? So now we're going to lift up the toes 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, trying to keep the ball nice and stable. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now, let's go ahead and walk the feet close together. When you do this, you become less stable on the ball, but just try to sit with your feet and your knees together, okay? Feet and your knees together, and I just want you small bounces like this, okay? For 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay? Now, we're going to go back to our wider stance, and we're going to bounce in the wider stance for 10 times. So 1, stay in the middle of the ball. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now stay right here, and we're going to take our arms and we're going to go extend to the side, and then back to the middle, extend to the opposite side. Okay, so I'm starting with the right side, right arm up, left arm down. We're going to do 10 times alternating. 1, really squeeze the shoulder blades. 2, pull in the core. 3, keep the feet planted. 4, very good. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, a few bounces. Now we're going to include bouncing and alternating our arms. Okay, so let's try this. 1, back to the center. 2, good. 3, 4, 5, squeeze the shoulder blades. 6, good. 7, 8, 9, and one more, and 10, and back down. Okay? Keep the feet shoulder width apart still, and continue to bounce. Okay? When you're bouncing, just try to go a little bit to the left so that you're controlling the stability ball. So you need to pull in the core, keep the back straight, and the feet planted firmly. Now you're just going to roll to the opposite side. This is all so you can become more comfortable sitting on the stability ball, working out on the stability ball. We can use stretch bands, we can use dumbbells. So this will get you familiar with how the stability ball feels, and then you can include it in your everyday workouts, okay? And then back to the left 2 more times, to the right, bounce, only as far out as you can, and to the left, bounce, to the left, and then back to the center. Okay, go ahead while we're here and take a nice deep breath. And drop down in between the legs, and then just push back a little bit on the stability ball, okay? So push it back just a little bit. Let your shoulders and your arms become relaxed. Pull in the core so that we're stretching the low back. As you start to come out, up, just roll the ball back into the beginning position. Let's do that 3 more times. Okay? Down, roll the ball back, lower the head, the arms, the shoulders, the hands. The ball is pushed back. As you start to come up, put the ball back to center. 2 more times. Here we go. Up. Remember to continue breathing. Down. Pushing the ball back. And up. And then drop the arms. Very good. Okay. So, let's progress to where we'll be lifting 1 foot off of the mat and trying to stabilize our body with our left foot on the mat, our core engaged, our back nice and straight, okay? So now your feet are about shoulder width apart. Really push down on your heels and the total bottom of your foot, okay? So we're gonna lift up the right foot, find your balance, put the right foot back down. So go ahead and use your arms, or if you have to use a chair, go ahead and do that. So just attempt to lift the foot up, maintain your balance, and put the foot back down. Okay? If it feels too wobbly, go ahead and right now just find something that you can possibly hold on to a little bit. Right foot up, find your balance, down. So we're going to do this about 20 times, okay? But go very slow. Even if you just go like that, perfectly fine, okay? Lift, back down. 2, good. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 more. Okay, pull in this core. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, two, and one more. One. Okay. Back to bouncing a little bit. Wider stance. Okay. So that was a little more difficult. But what we're going to do is we're going to try to do that with our feet a little bit closer together. So bring your feet closer together. At any point, you can adjust yourself on the ball so that you feel the most balanced, okay? Feet, knees together, up, 1, 2. Okay, so left and right. Use your arms and your core for balance, okay? 5, 6. If you have to hold the side when you're beginning, go ahead. 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay? Anytime you're bringing the knee up, try to pull the core in. That engages your abdominal muscles a little more, so that's always beneficial. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I want you to go ahead and come back into the wide stance, okay? And right here we're just going to extend our arms out to the front, open the chest, reach over. So you're going to be touching the ball behind, okay? Reach as far as you can. Out, reach to the right. Out, reach. Okay? 8 more times. 1, keep the back nice and straight. 2, reach as far back as you can. 3, very good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more, and 10. Okay? Now, go ahead and come up from your ball. So you place your feet in front of you, okay? You can hold the ball with one hand or two hands. Push through your heels and stand up as if you were doing a chair squat, okay? Push through your heels, stand up, and hold that ball, okay? Now roll it more to the middle of your mat, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and sit on the ball again. So remember, place the ball up against your calves, and then lower your hips, push the hips back, and go ahead and come to seated on the ball, okay? So, I'm going to roll it closer to the end right here. Now, concentrate here. We're going to be doing a little crunch, okay? But we're going to walk our feet out in front of us. So watch what I'm doing. Walk the feet out in front as you let the ball roll towards your lower back, okay? So walk the feet out just a little bit. Walk the feet out. So you're on your lower back and your mid back, okay? Keep the feet planted, the knees about 90-degree angle. And then just come back a little bit. Place your hands over your chest. And then just pull up, getting the shoulder blades off of the stability ball, okay? So attempt to do about 10. Now keep the ball stable. It'll want to move back and forth like this, but just plant your feet, engage your core, tuck your chin. So up, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So, to come up from this position, you can place your hands on the ball, but just walk your feet now back towards you. So now you're walking your feet back towards you, rolling the ball back. Plant your feet a little more than shoulder width apart, and we're going to attempt to do that one more. This will help you become way more familiar with the ball and how to roll out on it, and then you'll be able to do more like abdominal exercises, weighted exercises, the more comfortable you are with the ball on your back, okay? So, walk your feet out in front of you, nice and slow, slowly rolling that ball onto your back, okay? Hands across the chest, tuck your chin, and we'll do 10 crunches. As always, just remember you can just adjust your feet or the ball at any time to make it more comfortable, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, get the shoulder blades off, 8, 9, and 10, and back down. Grab the side of the ball if you want to. Walk the feet back, so toe to heel, toe to heel, toe to heel. Okay. Come to standing. Okay, now we're going to be going back to our exercise where we're going to maintain the balance on the left leg, lift up the right leg, and tap to the side. So we're going to be working our outer thighs right here, okay? Our abductors. Now, if you want to just keep the foot on the mat and do the abduction that way, go ahead, okay? Okay, so we're going to do 10 to the right and 10 to the left. So this will be 1, good, 2, remember you can hold the ball if you need to, or hold out your arms for balance. 4, good, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So remember, beginner, you can just tap your foot the whole way and tap your foot back. Or one tap out, one tap in. Or completely hold your leg up and externally rotate this way. 2, 3, just like that, okay? So, now to the left side. Okay, plant your right foot really good. Out with your left leg. Try to maintain a nice straight. And tap back in. One side might be harder than the other, but that's why we do things on the left and the right individually to build up that strength and muscle memory, okay? 2, 3, good, 4, 5, 6, push out with the knee, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and back in. Excellent. So now let's go ahead and place that right leg out in front of us, nice and straight, and turn the foot out a little bit to the side. You can go ahead and hold the base of your ball and then just lift up with your heel, nice straight leg. Now we're working our adductors, our inner thigh, okay? So let's do 10. 1, 2, you can place the heel all the way back down if you'd like. 3, 4, or just let it hover. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and back down. Left leg, so get your balance, extend the left leg, turn out the toe just slightly, and lift up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right here, your adductors doing the work. 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10, and bend the knee, and come to a little more than shoulder width apart. Back to bounces, okay, we still want to keep practicing going to the side. Remember, going to the side. 2 more times, 1, 2, going to the front. Now just do a slow and back. So front and back. 2 more times, 1 and 2. Okay. We're going back to the knee raises, okay? With the knee raise, I want you to go ahead and attempt to bring one arm up and the same knee up, okay? So just try. So 1 and then back down. Try to do 10, okay? If you cannot bring the arm and the leg, then again, just practice with the right leg coming up from the mat. 3, good, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Other side, 1. Before you switch sides, you can rest for a second and get your balance. 2, 9, and 10. Okay, I hope you've enjoyed the introduction to stability ball training. This is just a basic beginner workout that you can start with, okay? I will keep posting videos that will include more advanced stability ball exercises, stability ball exercises with weights, more abdominal exercises, and even some that we're going to do on the mat with the stability ball. So if you don't have a stability ball, they sell them on Amazon, at Walmart, all different types of places, okay? It's a great tool to have, and I hope you've enjoyed Workout Wednesday, and see you next time. Thanks.